Good evening, dear students. I hope you're good. So today, let's try to solve another set of question paper in which we are going to solve the multiple choice questions and as well as 1 mark questions. That 8 multiple choice questions and 8 1 mark questions. That is total 16 questions we try to cover in this session today, children. So without further delay, that let's try to start the questions. We shall find out the answers for that, and we shall discuss the answers. Okay. So first question which is given is which of the statements about the reaction below are incorrect? Try to understand the question. Which of the statement about the reaction are incorrect, not correct, but incorrect, which is false, right? So first question given, that is lead is getting reduced. The reaction is given about the lead. Lead, you know that Pb. So PbO, lead oxide plus carbon. When it reacts to the carbon, it gives rise to uh, lead into carbon monoxide, okay, gas, right? And then carbon dioxide is released in that. So this is the proper reaction, which is balanced reaction, which is given. And you can see here, children, how I can could able to solve this. So what are the options which are given? Let's try to see that. The first option is lead is getting reduced. Okay, so carbon dioxide is second option. Carbon dioxide is getting oxidized, and then carbon getting oxidized. Carbon getting oxidized. Fourth option is lead oxide is getting reduced. Okay, if you see the question very reaction very carefully, then you could able to understand that here carbon is getting oxidized. You can see that carbon is getting oxidized, as you can see here in the picture. So carbon which is getting carbon, here is the carbon, you can see, which is getting oxidized becomes carbon monoxide. Got it? Which becomes carbon monoxide. And then you can see in the next fourth option as lead oxide is getting reduced. Lead oxide, here this is the lead oxide, you know that PbO, lead oxide, which is getting reduced. Reduced means the oxygen is reduced to the carbon dioxide, as you can see here in the first part of the reaction. First part of the product, you can see that carbon is reduced to the carbon dioxide. So here in that options are given. Lead is getting reduced. No, this option is wrong. And carbon dioxide is getting oxidized. No, carbon dioxide not getting oxidized. So this is also the wrong. This is the right one. This is the right one. Third one is right. Fourth one is right. So let's try to understand what's the question which is given. Question is given which of the statement about the reaction is below are incorrect. So as far as incorrect statement are concerned, we can say that the first statement is incorrect and second statement is incorrect. So both are incorrect. So we can say that the answer, if you just find out the answer, so here don't get confused. The option A 1 and 2 is given, option B 1 and 3, option C 1 and 2 and 3, option D all. So right answer will be option 1 and option 2, so that option A will be the right answer. So how you are going to write the answer here? So here we are going to write first main. Okay, first main, that is first question. Okay, first question, answer will be the A. You are going to write the answer A, that is along with the answer you need to write the options 1 and the option number 2, you have to write that. So children, one more interesting thing, important thing that I am going to tell you. Kindly listen to me very carefully. In teachers, in your group, you might have observed that the OMR sheet, right? So what do you mean by the OMR? Let's try to understand that. OMR, okay. O, it indicates the optically mark reader. Okay, mark. Okay, this R is for reader. right? So in short we call it as OMR sheet. So why it is called the OMR sheet? Look at let's try to tell you that. Look at here. First and foremost thing, I'll tell you one interesting thing. OMR sheets will be corrected by the computers. Okay, I repeat, OMR sheets will be corrected by the computers but not the human beings. Okay, but not the human beings. It does mean that we teachers have no role in correction of the question papers or answer sheets of yours. Got it? So every year you might have observed that we used to go to the district Haveri for the evaluation process. It is 8 to 10 days process in which we used to correct the answer sheets and we used to submit the result. That result will be summed by including your internals and it released as a result in the internet or given by the government, right? You know the process, but this year it is some completely different. This year we are teachers, we are not going for the any sort of evaluation process, right? So this year the optical mark reader in a sheet, you have to mark your answer. So how it will be, you might have observed that in a group it was given. So OMR sheet will be how it will be, I'll tell you how it will be. OMR sheet, for example, there's one question, right? Suppose there's one question and options are given A, B, C, D options, right? Options are given in which you need to choose the right answer and you have to write it, okay, earlier in the answer sheet. But this time how it happens, look at here. In OMR, in question paper, the questions are given: question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, and so on. The questions are given, right? But as far as OMR sheet is concerned, OMR sheet has a like this. OMR sheet will be like this, in which at the top your registration number, everything they ask you to fill, right? And after that, question paper is separate. In the OMR sheet, suppose there's a question number 1. In OMR sheet there are options A, B, C, D. The rounds they'll give you, the circles they'll give you, like this circles they'll give you, right? And to this circles, suppose the for example, if you take a consider the first question, you know that the answer is a which one answer A is the right answer. So for that you need to fill it, okay, completely with the blue or black ballpoint pen. I repeat, blue or black ballpoint pen, but not the ink pen, and gel pens are not allowed, and even pencil is not allowed. Okay, here you need to use only ball pens, blue or a black, preferably blue. Okay, right. So here the first answer you need to shade like this. For example, second in that OMR series, second option, here also written A, B, C and D. Suppose the C is the right answer, means you have to shade like this, and so on, right? It's very simple process. But remember that one more thing, you cannot shade two, right? Suppose if you shade one answer and after that you come to know that answer option B will be the right one, in examination paper it is a there's a option that is you can scratch down the question and answer with a single line, and you can write again the right answer at the end of the paper by giving the by taking the number, by writing the question number. You need to write the, if you write the answer you may get the full marks. But here it is not happens. Here it is very dangerous, children, you can say that. So if you one option, suppose you think that first option is right on and you already circled it, and then suppose the second answer, after that you come to know that no, it is not a first, it is second one. If you shade that, okay, so if more than one shade will be there on the options, so this becomes null and void and you will get 0 marks for that. Got it, children? Right? You will get a complete 0 marks. So before shading it, you have to be double check it, and you have to be quite sure before shading it, right? If you shade more than one circle, then it is obviously it will get a 0 marks. You won't get any marks for this first thing. Okay, second very important thing is, suppose there are circles like this, 1 2 3 4 circles, okay, and in which shading you need, suppose if you shade like half, if you shade, and some people will make some tick like this, and some will make a half of the shade of it, and some they put a little bit scratch on it. In that case also the computer will not read, because computer is not a human beings. Computer doesn't have any sort of feelings, that it's just a machine. It works on the principle of what it is assigned. Okay, so children, here what happens, if you don't shade it clearly, if you don't shade it like this, okay, here I have shaded, right, clearly completely. If you don't shade it like this, then the computer won't read this, and it will allow you 0 marks. Got it? So very important thing is what, right, just now I told you, when you get a 4 circles, right, four options, 4 circle, when you get it, so for that you need to, for the right answer, first you have to be make sure that which is option number A B C D, option number A B C D, which one is the right answer, you have to double check it. So after that you need to shade it, right, you have to shade the circle completely, so that you can get the right answer, right, you can get the right answer. Right means a right mark for this. If you shade half, it is wrong, right? If you shade 2 circles, it is wrong. So here wrong in the sense you won't get any marks, complete 0 marks you get it. Clear? This is also very important thing you have to be keep in your mind, because suppose just imagine that in 2 mark and in a 3 mark and 4 mark and last 5 mark questions, if you write something, suppose the this one answer is not completely that we are expected, so we may give you 1 mark. For 3 marks, suppose the answer is half, I can give you 2 mark. For 4 marks, the answer is not sufficient, means I can give you 3 mark, and for 5 marks I can give you 4 marks. Like that the marks can be allotted by the teachers when they go for the evaluation, right? But here what happens, here there is no option for that. Here one option is right, whether you are right or wrong. In this, for all the answers, okay, you may get 1 mark or you may get a 0 marks, right? And remember that in the MCQ questions, multiple choice questions, there won't be any 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark and 5 mark questions, right? All questions are pertaining only from 1 mark. And you know that this time for each subject you will get only 40 marks. 40 marks. 40 marks means you get how much? 40 questions, right? You need to circle it. 40 answers you have to circle it, right? 40 answers you have to circle it. So for each right circle you will get 1 marks, and each wrong circle you get 0 marks. There is no option here you may get a half mark or 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark, anything else, right? So it looks very easy. Maybe some are be happy that you can, no need to write anything, no need to draw any sort of diagram, no need to for the calculation, right? You can by circling it, you get the right answers, right marks, okay, you may get it. But remember, that's very dangerous. Sorry, I'm not going to making you to get threatened from it, but I'm just telling you to be little careful and try to understand what the OMR sheet is. OMR sheet is about, so it is optical mark reader it is. So See, suppose one more thing, one more interesting thing, that is, suppose, sorry, sorry, my God, right? Yeah, one more interesting thing is in this OMR sheet is, suppose there are four circles, right? Four circles. In which suppose one circle is shaded, right? One circle is shaded. Suppose accidentally, suppose if you shade a little bit another circle, any mark on this other circle, so computer also read these two, okay, these two circles, and it would allow you the 0 marks. It is not 0 in the sense it is null and it becomes null and void. Null and void means it is get cancelled, right? Cancelled, and you will get a 0 marks. So what my intention is to tell you about this is to be very careful, right? So when you get answer for this sort of OMR sheet, suppose in some of the practice book the OMR sheets will be given, right? If possible, take a xerox of it and you solve it at home, right? And circling. And one more important thing in that is, you need not waste much time for the circling, right? That is also there. And for rough work, right? Rough work, suppose there's a question, that is there's a series connection in which you have to write equivalent resistance. You cannot guess it, right, unless or until you calculate it. So what you need to do is, there's a rough space is given in your question paper itself, right? Rough space, okay, which is given in the question paper itself. There you can calculate it, and right answer you need to find out in the options, and you need to circle it, right? So this way we can solve the MCQ questions, children. So don't get panic about it. I just told you, so that you must know so how the OMR sheet is. The format of OMR sheet is given in your class group. So kindly go through that OMR sheet and just find out that. So just keep in mind all the important things that I told you. So how to fill the OMR sheets, because you should be little careful, because it is, why we have to be careful, because it is corrected by the computers. First thing you bear in your mind, not by the human beings. No need to panic about it. You can just circle it the right option, and by making sure that is, because once you circle the right answer, right option, then you may not get, means not you may, but you won't get any second chance to make it recorrect, okay? That you have to keep in mind, that, right? That's it, okay, fine, let it be. So first question is over. Second question, which one of the following type of medicine is used for the treating indigestion? You know that antacid, anti-acidic, right? Antacid is used for the treating the indigestion. I told you antacid, which is a base, right? Antacid is a base, right? When acid, suppose I told you that suppose in stomach, for example, this is the shape. So in our stomach, okay, there's which acid is there, which is HCl acid is there, that is hydrochloric acid. When due to some reasons, right, because of eating some spicy, and because of sleeplessness, okay, because of some other disorders, if some more because of tension also, okay, because sometimes the more acid when secretes in the on our stomach. So due to the secretion of the more acid, the we feel discomfort in our stomach, because this hydrochloric acid is very strong acid, which even damages the internal stomach wall, even can damage the internal stomach wall. So we use, so this is an acid, you know that this is acid. So this acid is present not only in human beings, it is present in all the animals also, right? So actually the first digestion is takes place in our mouth. Okay, we crush our food, and that food is get mixed with our saliva, and which is goes through the esophagus and to the stomach. And when it is goes to the stomach, here actually the digestion, second digestion process will be taken place. Here the strong acid like hydrochloric acid, which digest the food, right, hard food, right. So that sometimes when this acid secretion of the acid, if it is more than the normal, so it is really little dangerous to us. Means what, it makes a incomfort, we get a stomach ache, right. In order to avoid that, what we do, we use the base, right, we use the base, right. Usually baking soda we use it, so actually it is a base. So when for example antacid like eno or a gelicyl antacid, the medicinal antacid we take, so in that antacids it is actually prepared from the base, and when we drink that, so in acid, okay, acid plus base, that salt plus water it becomes, so it can minimize the, right, acidity in our stomach, and we feel better. Okay, this is the process. So actually so the right answer will be here option number A, that is antacid. Antacid, in short it is antacid, actually meaning of the antacid is anti acidic, right. Anti acidic is the actually meaning of the antacid, right. So next question is, children, which is given that element X from a chloride with the formula XL2. Element X means XYZ, means any element. We must here he has taken, he has not given the name, so he has given X. Okay, we need to find out the name of it, right. So element X from a chloride with the formula XCl2, right, because chlorine in its stable form Cl2. So XCl2, which is a solid with a high melting point. The property is also he has given, that is which has a high melting point. X would mostly likely to be in the same group of the periodic table E. So we need to find out what may be that X element, right. So the right answer is MgCl2, magnesium chloride, right. So MgCl2. So right answer, instead of X, what we need to fill it there, we need to fill the Mg, magnesium, right. We need to fill the Mg. So here children, so we need to find out the right one, and we need to write it. Okay, so Mg will be the right answer, because it becomes MgCl2. Instead of X, we need to put Mg, right. If you put the Mg, so it becomes MgCl2. Got it, MgCl2. Got it. So next children, next question, let's try to see that. So next question is, insulin is secreted by, okay, it's a biology question. Remember that here the glands are given: thyroid gland, pancreas, liver, and a hypothalamus. So right answer is pancreas, right. Right answer will be pancreas. So option number, which one? Option number B is the right answer. So in your OMR sheet, right, OMR sheet A, B, C, D, so we need to circle the right B option, you need to circle it very clearly, right. Fine. So right answer will be pancreas. So next, on one who arrived at low of inheritance was. So this is also biology question. One who arrived at a low inheritance was. So options are given: Mendel, Charles Darwin, Homo sapiens, and Newton. So right answer is Mendel. Newton is from physics, right. Charles Darwin, these three scientists from biology, right, this bio. That the right answer will be Mendel. So option number A will be the right answer. Got it. So next option, this one question is, limbs of a frog. This is also biology. Limbs of a frog, lizard, bird, humans are, right. Humans are analogous, homologous, analogous and homologous, Homo sapiens, right. Homo sapiens is only related to the human being, so it is not a right answer. So right answer will be homologous. Okay, homologous will be right answer, that is option number B. Okay, so next seventh question which is given, three resistors of 1 ohm, I think it is it is misprinted. Three resistors of 1 ohm each are connected to form a triangle, right? The resistance between any two terminal is, right, uh, the resistance between any two terminal is, so answer will be, so it is, kindly do this calculation, the answer will be 2 by 3, right? Answer will be 2 by 3. Got it? 2 by 3 ohm, the right answer, which is in option number C. Got it? Option number C. Right. Next one, the main constituent of biogas. You know that methane is the main constituent of a biogas. You know that methane, that is nothing but CH4, right? This is the structural formula of methane, right? H, and H. Structural formula of methane, which is also carried as a biogas, right? Which is also called as biogas, and also it is called as gobar gas. Okay, it is also called as gobar gas. Why it is called as a gobar gas? Because it is made up of cow dung. Cow dung in Hindi it is called as gobar, so it is called as gobar gas or methane, right? So main constant of biogas. So biogas is, you know that with the help of the cow dung, you know that the gobar gas plant also we have discussed, you know that you have practiced also how to draw it. Okay, in that you know that there is a digester. In the digester the gas liberates and which will be collected from the outlet. So here the methane gas, which is a constituent of a biogas, and you know that the methane gas in the biogas consists of 70% of, more than 70% of methane. Got it? So children, 8 questions we have discussed just now, and let's try to see a second part of it, that is 1 mark questions. So 3 questions we shall discuss today, so it's already time. So in the next class we shall discuss another 3 questions. So first question is, name the type of chemical reactions. Okay, this I think this may be exempted to your syllabus, because you know that the first chapter is exempted, chemical reactions and the types. So but here still there's a question is given, that is, name the type of chemical reaction. You know that CO plus H2O, which is give rise to CaOH twice, that is combination reaction, because here two elements are get combined to gives out the product, right, product. So here children, the first answer is combination reaction. Got it? So second is, what is the common name of the compound CaOCl2? You know that bleaching powder is the common name of the compound, we have discussed it, right? Bleaching powder is a common name of the compound CaOCl2. And next, third question is, which period is the longest period in the modern periodic table? So sixth period, remember the sixth period, which has got 32 elements, right? 32 elements. So 32 elements, so that the longest period is sixth period, right? So next, name the hormone. We shall we shall discuss another 4 also. So name the hormone which inhibits the growth of plants. So aspartic, okay, abscisic acid, right? This question is from biology. Abscisic acid, so this is a hormone which is responsible for the growth of the plants, right? This is the hormone which is responsible for the growth of the plant, which is nothing but abscisic acid, right? In which part of the female production system does implantation of a zygote takes place? The zygote get implanted in the living of uterus or a womb, right? What is the zygote? You know that during the reproduction process, right, when egg is get fertilized, then there's a zygote forms. In that zygote, it slowly develops as a its offsprings, right? So zygote you know that the zygote gets implanted in the living of uterus or womb, okay, in a uterus or womb the zygote is implanted, right? So where it is situated, implanted means where it is situated. It is situated in living of uterus of or a womb of a mother, right? So next 14th question, define refraction. So we can define the refraction. Bending of light when passes from one medium to another is called refraction, right? Reflection is different, refraction is different. Okay, bending of light. So when light bends, you know that when light travels from, suppose this is a glass, right? Suppose this is a glass, this is a air. So when light travels from a air and it passes through the glass, so it bends towards the normal, right? It bends towards the normal. Got it? And we know that why this bending occurs, due to the refraction. Why due to the refraction? When light travels from the rarer medium, right? Rarer medium to denser medium, rarer medium to denser medium. So when light travels from rarer medium to denser medium, right, it get bends. That bending we call it as refraction. Okay, that bending we call it as refraction when light travels from rarer to sorry okay, when light travels from rarer to denser medium, it bend towards the normal. So this process we call it as refraction, children. Okay, so here the answer is also given, that is bending of light when light passes from one medium to the another medium. So we call it as refraction. So let's the 15th question, let's try to understand. The radius of curvature of a spherical mirror is 20 centimeters. What is its focal length? Okay, and formula we know that focal length formula half of its radius of curvature. So half into 20, so 2 ones are 2 tens are, right? So 2 ones are 2 tens are, so 1 into 10 is 10, so that is 10 meter. Remember that unit 10 meter because it is a we focal length, right? We measure in a meter, so we can say that the 10 meters, so that will be the focal length of this spherical mirror. So very simple, you need to find out the answer. So by writing very simple formula, that is focal length is equal to half into radius of curvature, that is half into 20, which is nothing but 10. Okay, so children, I think it's already late, so in tomorrow's class we shall solve some other set of the question papers means MCQ questions and 1 mark questions. So I hope you are all are writing neatly in your notes. So if possible, next week I'm going to collect all of your notes and I'll correct and give you. So till then, children, take care and bye bye.